A lot of you guys must be saying, "Legends, where have you been? It's like 2 weeks since your last upload." Well, I got good news for you. We finally got an established brand sponsorship. And here in front of us is the big upgrade from my old steering wheel. Thanks to you guys that always support my videos. We got our first direct drive simulator wheel from Camus. This is their cheap direct drive wheel called the Camus C5, and it is miles better than my old G29 that uses a gear mechanism. You have been waiting a while for me to make a tutorial on how to download car parking multiplayer on your very own laptop or PC. So now that the setup is looking cleaner and improvements are being made, it's about time I deliver on what I promised. This new direct drive wheel would only cost you roughly $300 when purchasing normally. But because you guys helped me to bag a sponsorship, you guys can grab this wheel and other accessories for 15% off the normal price by using my affiliate link and using the promo code LEGENDS15 at checkout. This 15% off deal will be lasting only 3 days and will be 10% off after that. So if you guys have been deciding which wheel to get, I highly recommend the Camus C5. Not only because they have sponsored me, but really because I know the pain when it comes to using the Logitech G29, and I've been using it for a few years now. Thanks to Camus for sending this wheel over. And most importantly, thank you guys for your support on my content. I really appreciate how far we have come. And so before we get any further, I want to take the time to give a quick shout out to these awesome subscribers and viewers. And if you want a chance to be featured in a future video, comment shout out down below and I will try to pick you out in the next one. Now let's get started on how to download car parking multiplayer on your laptop and PC, and also take a look at the small new update that has been dropped recently. I normally use the old BlueStacks 4 or BlueStacks 5. Back in one of my old videos I even used Nox emulator, but in the recent updates they have been very laggy for some users. And I have seen more of reported problems, especially for low-end laptops and PC. So for this time around, I will use another alternative that will be perfect. If your PC isn't the strongest to use the other emulators, head to your browser, I use Google Chrome, and search for Memu emulator. Click the link to their website and click the visible download button. After your download has been completed, run the installer for Memu. At the start of the installation, it will ask you if you want to install additional software. Reject this because we only want the emulator and not any other application. Now let it finish installing the packages. After the installation is complete, click the launch button to start running Memu. And the first thing you want to do is head to your settings to adjust your preferences. For best performance, use the highest RAM available to you and put the rendering on OpenGL. The rest of the settings can be tweaked to your liking depending on how smooth your experience is. After you have finished and restarted the application, you can click on the Google Play Store to sign into your account. One downside of this emulator is that it runs pop-up ads. You can simply click the home button and close out whenever this happens, and it only happens when you just launch the emulator. Ads won't pop up while you're playing. After signing into your account, you can search for car parking multiplayer and install it. After you have installed, you can click to play car parking multiplayer so that we can set up the controls to interact with the game. Once you have loaded into a map, click on this button to add controls. You can drag and drop the button that says keys, and then click any one on your keyboard that you want to carry out that action. I will make a basic setup of mine as an example for you guys. You can then log into your car parking multiplayer account and go from there. And that's how you install the game on your laptop or PC. Now that we have went through that process, let's take a look at what this small new update has to show this time around.